Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Gracious good morning to you, good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It is Monday morning, September 15th, and it is 3:55 in the a.m. And man, I just need to say man. Let me get my optical support because I've been struggling to read in an earlier video. So, boom. I can see clear again. Never mind. Yeah. The other day, as you guys know, let me backtrack. As you guys know, I love my music. I have little miniature 2 turntables for my computer. I have a ton of old school MP3s on my portable hard drive. I have DJ software on my computer. I just love music. My brother at one point was a DJ at a club. You know, he primarily did 80s and 90s music. But I love all forms of music. I come from a musical family. Grandma was a pianist in church, and my uncle had a little bootleg band. And as a result, you know, sneaking and playing his guitars, I play a little bit, or I play at playing. How about that? And I own 3 guitars and mandolin. That is the hardest instrument for me because of the double string. Anywho, I love my music. So I'm in the car the other day, and I like my satellite stations. So I'm listening to Biggie. And I, for the most part, have listened to Biggie for years. But I listened to what's deemed the clean version. I never heard the uncut version until Friday. I thank God for whoever filters these songs. I need to say that. I am by no means a prude. I grew up in the hood. And, you know, I move in and out of the alphabet community, the LGBTQ. And so, and by moving in and out, I mean, you know, I have friends and acquaintances and loved ones as part of the community. I don't mean I play at certain aspects of my life. Okay, so I want to make that clear. Anywho, I'm not prudish at all. At all. I need to be clear about that, even with my church upbringing. But there's some things that I know should be held in the privacy of your own, you know, and that I know should not be at the disposal of children. There should be a lockbox, if you will, for certain aspects of life until people are old enough to understand and filter the madness. And that, to me, is just what I'm about to quote you. To me, that's what it is, madness. And I know a lot of kids know these unfiltered versions. Get Money came on the other day, Biggie. I just have to shake my head. The lyrics are so profane. And please, if you are prudish or if you have any kind of hesitation or reservation, stop the video now, because I'm going to read what I heard. And starts off, and all I heard was get money. Starts off with, I know I can't say these words because of FCC regulations, but you'll know what I'm talking about. FB, get money. F, N-word, get money. That's how it starts off. You want to sit mow on my living room floor? Mow it. Now, here's a paradox in lyrics. Play Nintendo. So you're sipping Moet on the living room floor, but then you go to a child game. Smoke all my weed that's mentioned. You want to be my main squeeze, baby. Do you think you're going to give me what I need, baby? It says sex all night, mad blank in the morn. And I'm going to use the word dome, and most people know what dome means. Yeah. Then the female part, which I believe is Little Kim. Me shifty, now you want a pistol with me? Yeah. Now you want to buy me diamond and Armani suits? Yeah, so in this context now, you're talking about material things over your personal safety and, just sacred femininity. And see, most women today are brainwashed by this. As long as I get something out of it, I'm cool. And they look at trading themselves and their sanctity for whatever material gain is being in power. That's a sickness. I'm sorry. That's a sickness to me. Being in power is being able to say, what you want and how you want it without fear of the violence, and having somebody acknowledge that in a mature manner without this reciprocal, okay, you do this, I'll do that. Transactional, But once again, as I said in the earlier video, America is a business, and it's taught us that almost everything has a monetary value. And you hate the people that can't be bought. There was another one that I heard. It was by Chris Brown and Pop Smoke. Woo, baby. Yeah. Starts off, I like my yummy yellow. And a derriere that feels like Jello. It didn't say derriere, but you know what I meant. Shorty, light skinned and tatted. So now we're getting into some colorism. And you heard me talk about race earlier. derriere fat, so I grabbed it. No respect for your personal space. I gave her this blank last night. No rubber, no plastic. So total disregard for safety, because if you're just free, willy-nilly, haphazard, in this instance that you're discussing, how many other people have you been free and willy-nilly with? Then, gotta get my baby. So now you have the title of baby because you've allowed all these things. Okay, now here's the part that almost made me drive into oncoming traffic. Baby, pop that cat. Yeah, but didn't say, okay, you got it. I'm loving her good, making sure she never hurt. She's licking my lumber. Never too classy to slurp. What kind of madness is this? This is XXX rated, set to music. And again, do what you do when you do how you do. But some things are meant to be private. And for my sisters, I love the aspect of empowered women and sacred femininity. Do with those words what you will. Again, do what you do, when you do, how you do. But some things are meant to be private. It's between you and God about the other aspects. But knowing your worth and knowing that you are sacred is important.